Hi everyone, hopefully you're doing well. My name is Will and I'm walking you through my real world experiences with Velocity Banking. I am a political economist. I am not a financial planner. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a financial certified. Just giving you my experience with Velocity Banking and how I am paying down my debt. I started with like $353,000 in debt, 3 mortgages. Now I'm down to 2 mortgages in general. So yesterday, let's go ahead and get started with today. All right. So yesterday, the balance on the HELOC was $55,960.57. The interest rate has not gone up or down. It's 0.975. So starting with that balance from yesterday, and the HELOCs operate on the average daily balance. So this was the average daily balance for yesterday, and the new average daily balance at the close of midnight will be, I paid the HELOC, which had a due date of 8/1. I pulled that out of the HELOC. That was $565.34. I paid T-Mobile. That was $61.59. Also paid a credit card that was $346.42. Didn't have to pay this much, but I'm trying to bring down the balance and the utilization. But I've left $2.25 on the card so that it can report to the bureau and their algorithm would pick it up. So with this card, I left a balance of $2.42. On my other 16 cards, I have a balance of probably $1, $1.50 to $2, and that's just to have an impact on the algorithm. All right, so when I started my journey, I had 16 credit cards with 16 balances. I am now down to 5 credit cards with balances. 4 of the credit cards now are under 0%, and 1 is at 18%. Okay, so again, made the payment on the HELOC, and it's broken into 2 sections. There's the interest, and I'm required to pay a principal. You may be able to get a HELOC that just allows you only to make the interest. The due date was 8/1. I paid that off. I paid that today, and I paid it early because the money has to settle in the account and has to post by the closing date. The closing date is the 5th, and I wanted to get it in so that I have access to it. So the next month, on the 3rd or the 4th, I can go ahead and pull the rest of the money that I need to pay off these credit cards. Right now, I'm running all my purchases through a credit card and then pulling from one checking account. So again, I'm doing all my expenses through 5 credit cards, and my income is no longer segregated from the money. So when we get down to this new average daily balance for today, which is 56,933.92, it's going to be this day until 12 midnight. I take that amount, multiply by the interest rate, and I come up with this amount. Then I divide that amount by 365 days. It'll be 66 days if we're in a leap year. And that gave me $15.21 per day on this HELOC of 5596. The total line is 100,000. Okay, so now that I have $15.21 per day, I need to go down and have it add. So as long as I don't make any other charges for the remainder until I get to the 4th when it closes, I'm going to be charged $15.21 a day. And unlike a credit card that compounds the interest, as I showed yesterday, so with this, if this was a credit card, then this would be $15.21 today, then that new balance, and then they tack on another $15.21. So with the credit cards, it compounds every day but you're still given at least 30 to 40 days to pay it off. All right, so for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days at an average daily rate of $15.21, this is going to cost me $106.47. Now, if I pull anything else off of it, then it's going to go up, and this interest charge will go up. So earlier, the per day rate was $15.50. I got it down to $15.06, then $14.98, and because I pulled it off here, where is the amount? I thought, $15.21. So it went back up. So in general, with the HELOC, it can fluctuate up and down, like a credit card. But also on the FICA scoring model, it doesn't count, from my understanding, as much in the utilization, but it does count in the overall, because at any given time you can pull 30,000, 40,000, and it just make the models just go up and down. So what FICA says is doing is it doesn't consider HELOCs inside of the model, but it does as a part of my overall credit utilization. All right, so I just wanted to update you on where I'm at today. I pulled some money off of the HELOC, $914, and I paid off 3 bills. And by the end of the month, by the 3rd or the 4th, I'm probably going to pull another couple of thousand to pay off some of the credit card debt, because again, I'm running everything through I'm trying to run everything through one credit card to keep the money together, but I have 5 available, whereas I started with 16. So I'm trying to stay with that one card and not to segregate my money over so many other cards. All right, so if you're interested in learning velocity banking, reducing your debt, how to pay off your mortgage in a couple of years, how to get as an authorized user, improve your numbers, give me a call or email. I'd love to work with you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.